Hi, it's Guth Lawn Care here. Hey, it's January 3rd, 2018, and it's cold outside. Uh, been real bitter cold. A little warmer today, actually, than the last few days, but it's going to turn back in the deep freeze again next few days, single digits highs. But anyway, I went out today, made a little footage. I got a new device here, GoPro 5, and got a little bit of footage of me blowing some light dusting we had this morning, and actually taking off some stuff that was run over by some tires of people's cars. So I'm gonna show you guys that here in a second, and I'm hoping to do a little bit more of these videos this year, showing some footage. Been kind of inspired watching some other guys' channels, and I kind of just like the stuff I see. That's just me. I just love lawn care stuff and outdoors. So some of the guys I watch on YouTube, I'm not going to name anybody because I don't want to leave anybody out, but there's a few guys that I really, really enjoy watching their stuff, and they put out good content. Um, but anyway, I want to try a few things like that this year, maybe, and just kind of show you what I'm doing here in my life in our small little world. But anyway, I got a little bit of footage. Sit back and watch, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And I hope to bring some more content like that at you. All right, have a good day, folks. So here I am, guys. I started up the blower. It's a BR600 Stihl, and fired it up. It was running a little bit slow at first, just because it's so cold outside. But once I let her idle up and started getting after it, it's just a small single car driveway, and pretty packed on down here at the bottom of the approach there from the street. I could kind of get some air underneath that stuff and get it up out of there, but it hadn't been driven on at all. This is actually a neighbor of mine. He's out of town right now, and so no one's driving on it, but I wanted to get it off before anybody does. And anyway, you can see right there, it's just a light dusting. That stuff just flies right off. But stuff's kind of crusted over, as you can tell. Like right in there, you get that little stuff just crusted on. It's been pushed on from the snowplow, or maybe the salt down there kind of hit at it. But anyway, it seemed to want to just pick up underneath it. If you got a little bit of air underneath of it, you could pop it off. So I was kind of amazed by that. Usually that stuff that's kind of hard crusted on, you can't get it off. But was able to today. I don't know, just because it warmed up a little bit or what, but anyway, as you can see right here, this stuff just flew off like nothing. Now, the worst part is if you're not going with the wind, which I was, but sometimes even the wind circles back around and hits you in the face a little bit. But I think for the most part, I was kind of able to get it pretty good. You can see there's a lot of pits in his driveway. It's kind of old and wore out, so a lot of that stuff just sits down in there a little bit. You never get it all off. But I can tell you it looks a lot better than probably using a shovel or even snowblower for sure, because you're getting it pretty much all the way clear, and then the sun's going to melt the rest of it off. But as you can see, I'm almost done with the whole driveway already. I think it took me, like 3 minutes maybe at the most. Time I did this sidewalk over here, and you're kind of fighting yourself a little bit, because some of it's blowing back and then it's spreading it out a little more. You got to go the same thing again. You almost got too much power right here. Boom, 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 boom. It's gone. Okay, so just real quick, back and forth, and you pretty much got it. Just hit them steps. It's all gone. So there you see it, guys. That's pretty much it right there. I just did that whole driveway like that. Now you're going to see me in a second. I'm going to do another driveway, which is going to be a little bit bigger, and that one really had some big chunks that I took out of there. It was I was actually amazed. I was amazed, guys. I'm telling you, I didn't think that would come off at all, but I was able to get underneath it, and I'll show you some footage here in a second. Yeah, so here I am, you guys. I'm on this other driveway, just a couple houses down the street. It's a double wide one, as you can see, and up there at the top, the lady lived there, must put some salt down, and maybe she scooped some of it off, but it was really kind of coming off in chunks compared to the other one, which was more just the light fluffy stuff. But this was really lifting off in big chunks, so obviously the salt had kind of eating it away a little bit and allowed it to melt off some. Now, and here's where I was kind of real shocked at. As I was saying in the last video, there was some big chunks in there. This had been driven on a lot, and you can kind of see that from all the tire tracks. And usually, those tire tracks, you can't get that out once it's on there. But for whatever reason, I don't know if the weather just had warmed up enough, which it was only about 20 today, but I was able to get some air underneath there, and some of that stuff was busting off. You'll kind of see here in a second. I come back and I kind of kick at it with my feet, and I even if I bend down on my knees a little bit to get underneath of it, it would kind of pill up a big chunk, and then that's when it would really just throw it off. Over there, obviously, there was not near the people driving on it because the cars stayed more in the middle of the drive. But right in here is where it's bad. So I mean, there's a lot of tracks in there, and then you get to the other side again, and not much over that way. But back in the middle there, that's where it's really driven on. You can see those tracks, and I kind of hate that just because you got everything else so clean, and then that kind of just looks tacky. But look at this here. Now here's where I was able to get underneath something, get underneath it, and get a little air under there, and it just blows it off in big old pieces, which was kind of amazing. Because like I said, usually you can't do that. So either way, I'm just glad that it did. It made it look a lot better. And I know this is just a dusting. I probably wouldn't have had to do anything with it, but for whatever reason, I like to just get it off as best as I can, because that way, you know, if it doesn't snow for a while, it won't it'll look a lot better. You know, that driveway will look better than the other ones are going to look around there, and it's just going to be a cleaner appearance and safer too. But you know, if it snows again, then it's easier work, and especially if you can get some of them chunks off right there like that. I mean, it's gonna help clear it down, and it's just gonna be better in the long run. But you know, especially with these cold temperatures, it's just been so bitter cold that my driveway even faces the south, and usually I can let a dusting like that go and it'll melt off. Well, it's just been so cold that even that stuff isn't going anywhere. I mean, it just sits there. So I figured if I get it off here with the backpack, you know, it's only going to help it a little bit. Right there, bam. Okay, I was able to hit it with the end of the tube a little bit, and it really peeled it off. That's what was really amazing to me. So I don't know, maybe there was some salt on the whole drive. I don't think. I think she usually throws a little bit of salt down, you know, right up by her garage door. But I was really amazed by that, you know. So I'm glad it came off. It did make it look a whole lot better, and just glad that it's looking better and safer now too, you know. So that's the main thing here. It's just being safe, especially this drive. It's got a little bit of a slope to it. When I run that snowblower on there, I'm like sliding as I'm walking down. You can kind of see it's heading downhill right now. So the more you can get off, the better, you know. And anyway, like I said, just get her done. Down here it was really bad. It was really packed on. That's where the approach comes from the street, and it gets plowed onto the driveway or pushed onto the driveway, and then it gets all compacted down, driven down, and all the slop basically that's left over, it gets shoved right to the end, and you really can't get it off. But even there, look at that. I mean, come on. I guess I was just underestimating my blower. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should try using it in heavier snow than what I have. But usually about a dusting to an inch or so is what this BR600 is good for. But hey, shout out to Stihl. You know, I love the blower, and obviously it shows. I mean, it's got some power. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'm hoping, like I said, to come back at you with a few more videos this year, kind of like this, just some action of me working. Also, I've been doing some stupid videos again, or funny. You know, some people say they're funny. I think they're more probably dumb. But hoping to come at you with a few of those yet this year, so stay tuned to this channel. Hey, you guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, well, that's a wrap for today. Okay, I'm hoping, like I said, to come back with some other videos for you guys. I'm working on one right now, more of a parody than anything. You might have saw a preview on a previous video of mowing lawns in the USA. Yeah, all right, now enough of my singing. But anyway, feel free to check it out. You guys check out some of my other videos, like and subscribe. And like I said, hope to do a lot more of these action ones with my new GoPro. So we'll see you guys in the future. See you later.